Alright, so first and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. Yes, double answer the apostles and elders are great, most road well, and salutations to all the Akim, to the pushing you would know truth and sincerity day, truth and sincerity day in and day out. Constantly in season out of season, we say Shalom. Once again, just going into a little topic here, me and our brother was talking, and he was showing my situation where he he bunks up individual from another camp, like another group. I believe it was GOC, whoever it is, and the individual was telling him that you see, you just hear them saying Christ, 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 and he was asking them, hey, well, if the Lord name is in Hebrew, whatever it is, and the ball, just to make the long story short, the individual jump up on ball that, hey, look, we preaching Christ, and much people here, meaning that there's a lot of people listening to them and so forth, and the brother jump up and tell him, hey, the sheep here his voice, the Lord ain't dealing with the majority, dealing with a small amount, and one time I was like, hey, this will be a nice video, just to touch upon the precepts. So this is John 10 I'll start from verse 3. To him the porter opened, and the sheep hear his voice, and he calleth his own sheep by name, and leadeth them out. And when he putteth forth his own sheep, he goeth before them, and the sheep follow him, for they know his voice. And a stranger will they not follow, but will flee from him, for they know not the voice of strangers. And this one say, like, hey, the Lord's sheep, right? The Lord's sheep will hear his voice, and they will go to his word. They will leave whatever it is they hear, whatever it is they're in, and they will go to the Lord's voice, the Lord's right, hey, the right thing. They wouldn't stay in Christ and any other madness that they're in right now. One says of the Lord flock, right? So where the person was stating, where the individual was stating that hey, look, we preach Christ, and much people listening here. Yeah, the churches do that too. The churches preach the same thing. You understand? And they have what? Millions of followers. So are these people going to get saved? Are these people teaching the truth? No. So it's not about the quantity of people, it's about the quality. Right? The few. Right? It's the few, because just say, hey, that is the thing. It's what get men tie up is that they feel just because majority of the people coming to them, that is where it is. No, wherever a lie is being told, people will flock to it, because they know what the lie comforts their soul, right? It comforts the wickedness they do. But once where the truth is, people won't come, right? People wouldn't come. Alright, I'm gonna jump to a quick precept here while I hear, right? This is Matthew chapter 22 verse 14, right? It say for many are called but few are chosen, right? Say for many are called but few are chosen, and that's right, because at the end of the day, hey, hundreds and thousands of people could be up there listening to it, but who it is really sincere? It might be one. It might be one out of that 100. Sometimes it be none of that 100. That is how serious it is. Because you know what? When Yahushua was walking, he walked with what? He walked with 12 disciples. You understand? He could have walked with hundreds, but he walked with 12. Then that was sincere, right? And then you have the others that won't select won't apostles, right? But followed him. But it wasn't quantity. It wasn't like 3,000. It wasn't like no big, this lavish number, like, right? So yeah, so the sheep will hear the Lord's voice, and that sheep is his chosen, not them who still try to flock to this worldly doctrine like Christianity and so forth, and still trying to hold that in the to the wickedness. Because let me show you this, right? Even though some of them still calling themselves Hebrew Israelites, they still believe in the Catholic doctrine with Christ and the Sunday worship, the Sabbath being punished, the Friday, the Saturday, all these things that they still do, because they still want to be in a lie, right? So they're not coming out from the wickedness they do, when they're staying in it. So that is why Matthew 22 verse 14, for many are called but few are chosen. So when the individual tell the brother that, and the brother was showing me, I was like, yeah, it's just to show that these men studying like numbers, either that group like Jews. I believe it's Jews. You see that what the person was, because you see this, you just see the individual talking about it, and it just question him. You understand? And when he hear that, he jump up and he tell the individual that, hey, many are called but few are chosen, and that bypass the individual. It's because they see the numbers in front of them, and they think that the numbers is projecting a good thing. When these people, when he hear any man, he say the man still teaching on Christ, right? And to jump up and tell somebody that, hey, watch how much, if you go down so on, I think the brother told me, the person told him that if you go by that corner and preach, right, and I stay here and preach, and you preach in your house, you wouldn't get as much people as how we teach in here in Christ. And that just to show you the mindset of these people. It's just the numbers, and hey, I'm gonna jump to our next scripture here quick. This is Luke chapter 13 verse 23, right? It say then said unto him, Lord, are they few that be saved? And he said unto them, strive to enter in at the straight gate. It say, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Yeah. So the scripture is telling you, it's not about the quantity of people, it's about the quality. Them that are chosen, right? Them that are chosen, because there are many to perish, right? There should be many to perish. So we're talking about, stating that watch how much people here listening to me. Nah, they just listening. Understand? And these men won't even teach the right doctrine, because they're still saying Christ, they still Sunday worship and so forth. Understand? And that is why I will say, wherever a lie is, Jake will flock too. But what the truth is, because the truth does offend. The truth does cut the spirit, so they wouldn't flock to that. But the elect, the chosen, the Lord's sheep will flock to that. The Lord's sheep will come to that, because that is food to the Lord's sheep, right? That is food to the Lord's sheep. Actually, it says, strive to enter in at the straight gate. It says, for many. It says, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Yeah. Right? Alright, so let me jump back into the John. Matter of fact, let me just jump to one more. I'm gonna jump to one more precept here. before jump back into the John Matthew 7 verse 13, right? It say, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So yeah, so wide is the gate and broad is the way, right, that leadeth to destruction, to our fall. And that is what going on with these men. They think that the quantity is what it is. No, you understand? Because two-thirds of Israel are going to be destroyed and 1/3 is going to be saved. So at the end of the day, 2/3 is more than the 1/3. Not so? So how could it ever be quantity? Right? They say, enter ye and the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go enter it. Enter thereat, Salah. Enter thereat. That leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat, right? And that way it is, because many choose that way. Many choose that wide gate, that broad way, because it looks more it looks more nice, more presentable, you know, more way to flex around, right? But that they know that way leaded to a fall, to destruction, right? Let's say, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. So the scripture said in one time is more about a few than majority, right? It's more about as I was saying before, it's more about quality over quantity, and quality is where you will find a small number than what you will find in quantity, right? They say, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Yeah, few, you know, few. It didn't say what, it didn't say plenty, it say few, a little bit. And a son that find that know that, hey, the narrow path is the right way to go, right? Right, so jumping back into the John now, John 10. Right? You know what? I go straight down to verse right? So I'll jump to verse 25. You say, Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. He said, my sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. So yeah, so the sheep shall know the Lord's voice, and they will do what? Follow Yahushua. You understand? That is what they will grasp too. They will follow him. They wouldn't still stick to that. You wouldn't be calling yourself a Hebrew Israelite. Know that you're supposed to know that the Lord's name in a Hebrew tongue, and still saying Christ and following that. That is not the Lord's sheep, right? Unless the Lord wake you up out of that mindset and bring you into the proper fold, right? So yeah, so you know about enter that. It's just to show that hey, the Lord is quality over quantity, and it's not about the numbers coming to listen to you, right? Because in the idea is, as the scripture said before, few shall be saved, right? So hey, you know, with that we give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Raka Kodash. We say double honors to the apostles and elders agreements around the world, and salutations to all the Akemos. So they're pushing wood on the 230 day in and day out, you know, constantly in season, on the season. We say Shalom.